Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of r/Pro Revenge. In today's episode, competitor IT company steals our articles. XBF and his EX caused me to almost off myself, I caused my EXBF to lose his business. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe so you will never miss a video. So let's get started. Competitor IT company steals our articles. I own an IT company, we'll call it UberTech, that strictly manages business networks, no website development, graphics, etc. One of my employees was tackling an interesting support request with instructions for making changes to a company's website. This happens from time to time where a customer gets confused with their various tech vendors, or assumes that we provide all tech-related services. He called the person to get more context, and being in earshot, I could tell that my employee's call was quickly escalating with a frustrated person on the other end, and he has already offered to pass the call off to his manager. Me, UberTech, how can I help you? Pissed off web owner, I want to know what is going on here. I don't know who you are, I don't know why you're calling me, and I don't know why you have my support information. Me, sir, to be honest, I don't know who you are, why we are calling you, and why we have your support information either, but together I think we can figure this out. I understand that you have a website, and made a request for some changes. Who hosts your website? Web owner, Derp Company. On their support website there are instructions to send support requests, I followed them, and now I have you calling me with my support information. Me, sir, I definitely want to get down to the bottom of this. We do not even offer website services. If you would please work with me, I am sure we can get an answer. What I want to do is have you share your screen with me, and then show me what you did to request support. I had him run our remote control software. He then proceeded to navigate to DerpCo's support website, support.derpco.com, navigated through the customer self-service pages to a knowledge base article, KB, on how to submit a support. He pulled up this specific KB article, and I was staring at a verbatim copy of an article that I had written on our own support site. There were no changes to the article, including the step to email your support request to, and it was my company's email address right there. Me, thank you for taking the time to show me this. I think I found the problem. Notice the email address in the instructions, it is telling you to email ubertech.com, that is us. Now, please allow me to show you something. I then scrolled down to the bottom of DerpCo's plagiarized support article, and noted the creation date, 2007. I then navigated to our company support website, support.ubertech.com, and navigated to our own matching article. We both confirmed that it was the same article, and I showed him the creation date of our article, 2005. Web owner, oh, look at that. Me, I think it is safe to say that DerpCo has stolen our content, did not even update the instructions, misleading you to send a support request to us. Web owner, I am sure you have a few things to take care of with Derp Company. I would appreciate it if you do not mention us when you call them. Me, of course, sir. Thank you for your time with this. I immediately searched DerpCo's support website looking for more of our stolen content, found a total of 5 articles, and promptly printed them out and saved copies as PDF. So what to do in this situation? Do I call the owner of DerpCo? This is a small town, so I needed to be clever and not taint my own image. How do I get revenge? Hire a lawyer? Leave the articles as is and hope more support requests come to us that can bring us business? Revenge unleashed. No, I wrote a press release. News release date, for immediate release. Title, UberTech endorsed by local competitor. I got some great kudos from local businesses. One client in particular was rolling. 2 days later I get an email from the owner of Derp Company. I would appreciate it if you were to remove the press release from your website. This is a small town and it is just not good business. I went to their support site and still found 3 articles from our company. I wrote back and told him that I would be happy to do so, but there are at least still 3 articles on their support site that need to be removed. 2 days later I got another email confirming that the articles were removed. Epilogue. In the end I took down our press release, but still have a copy kept in our office, and would tell this story our new employees. XBF and his EX caused me to almost off myself. I caused my EXBF to lose his business. Hello everyone. Going to try to make this as short, sweet, and to the point as possible. I had been dating someone for a few months and decided to get an apartment in their hometown. Everything was going fine until I logged into a local chat room, think AOL days, to hopefully make some new friends and find out good places to go sing karaoke, and a weird username messaged me and said, hello, and nothing else. A few days later me and the BF, let's call him Bob, are supposed to meet up for breakfast, and when I get there he has a messenger bag with him. I ask what he wants to eat, and he says he's not hungry. I ask him what's wrong, and he pulls out about 20 pages of a chat log from that weird username on the website. In this chat log there is some very graphic adult stuff that was being discussed by that username. Also in that chat log was my name commenting on it, which I never did. I asked him what this was, and of course he asked me to tell him what it was. I honestly had no idea, and told him so. He broke up with me right there over this. As I stated before, that username had said hello to me, and that was it. This chat log was faked and no idea why someone would do that. When I got home crying my eyes out, my phone rang and there was a strange voice on the line, saying how that now that I'm single, I should go out with them and all sorts of crap. Then the text messages started about wanting to sexually assault me, and various other things. It was revealed it was the EX of my now EX Bob. Called up Bob and told him what was going on and asked him why he gave my number to his EX. He said I should have tried to cheat on him with his EX. Again, never happened. Up until this, I thought Bob was going to be the person I spent my life with. That obviously didn't happen. Needless to say, this resulted in a police report being filed with pictures of all the text messages and voicemails being given to the police. I almost killed myself that night over all of this. Bob's EX created this fake chat log to try to break us up, which it did, just to try to get him back, which it didn't work in the end. The revenge. My ex-BF Bob was running a computer business, and at the time Windows required CD keys to install. He was building custom computers for people, but using a key generator to make the keys to install Windows in Microsoft Office 2003. I found this out, and decided to contact Microsoft and the anti-piracy groups, and gave them all the information I had. I didn't hear anything more about it. Until just before I moved back to my home state, the hammer fell. My ex lost his computer business, and was fined over $100,000 for the software piracy. He still doesn't know who turned him in, but it cost him everything he had worked for. He was forced to move back in with his parents, sell his car, and get a job waiting tables. Was told I should post this here, because we didn't know if this counted as pro or nuclear revenge. Update: I was asked why Bob got the brunt of this. Well, here it is. Bob gave my contact info to his EX, and that started a campaign of harassment by his ex towards me. Police wouldn't do anything because of his uncle being on the force. So Bob giving my phone number out to people and being the instigator and telling them to hit me up, as I later found out, is why he got the brunt of it. Rather have went after that sleazeball ex of his, but I couldn't get info on him. I suspect the other reason that the police didn't do anything was because of it involving 3 gay guys. Maybe if it had been a big city, maybe something would have been done back in 2005, but it being the Midwest, probably explains why the police there didn't give a rat's s. Also, I should mention that I have done some IT work in the past, so that's why I called Microsoft and the anti-piracy groups, because I knew what Bob was doing was piracy, and it would cost him everything if they dropped the hammer on him. Which it did.